For South. Simpson medals will be the furthest thing from these players' minds at the moment as they try and claim the Premiership Cup. Vilsic unloads to half forward for East Fremantle. Trelevin is there and it's forced out by Collins.
Time's running out for the Bulldogs as Trelevin comes on. Some fresh legs for the Sharks. Malcolm Brown hasn't got that opportunity. He's only got 17 men out there as it is at the moment, 17 fit men. Matera to Brad Collard from the point of the square. The kick to the wing. Dunstan up one hand. Capel off hands to Firmino, who's tackled. Loses it. Malaxa soccers it. Vilsic won't mind that going out.
Firmino wanted to use the ball there, Trevor, instead of kicking on the finals football, move the ball on quickly. He was looking to do something polished with it rather than just pushing it forward for South.
Newman has played his heart out for the Sharks. Wrestles with Hines. Vilsic gets it to Anderson, who gets it to Nichols, who off the ground made about 10 metres, but Lester Smith couldn't control it. He was under pressure. And now Flugie boots it to half forward. Hepburn up from behind. Reid saves his best football for the last quarters, as he did last week. He was murdered in the third quarter by Hepburn. Certainly come back in this last term. Now Hepburn does the ruck work with Newman. Firmino. Matera keeps it in. No, he couldn't control it. And South look a bit tired now, Noel.
Well, they've been chasing for the long part of the day, and they're still trying to play this game right out. But I think the time might be sneaking up on them at this stage.
Newman over the top that time. It comes off hands to Nichols, who thumps it long. Going back, Condon. Oh, great mark!
That could be.
No, he just run into. He's run into Irving's knee.
It was accidental, but the way he hit his head on his leg, I thought he could have been got the really bad
mark, wasn't it?
Oh, gee.
Would you think a headache could stop you from taking this kick at this time of the stage of the game, Molly?
Well, it would stop me, I must say, Noel, to answer truthfully.
Obviously, you've never been in a position like this and played in a grand final, but I'm sure that Lester Smith will direct him in the right way anyway.
You're not having a go at my little mate, are you? Condon lines up. This will be the sealer if he boots it. We're about to go into time on from 40 metres. It's offline. Lockyer will fly, but it carries him and one behind the result. So it's back to 2 goals, and that's going to be hard to do for South.
Especially into the breeze. I mean, it's been very, very hard, and goals have been at a premium into the breeze, so well, it's a hard ask.
Collard puts it back. Newman will thump it back. He's hurt too, Ian Newman. Is it Newman?
Yes, it is Newman. Just put under a bit of pressure there by Marty Atkins. Well, the problem was Brad Collard was kicking out and he didn't make as much distance as the normal fullback would have done, and the ball's dropped short. South hadn't worked that out yet this far into the game, that the ball's going to drop short when you kick it into the breeze.
So Newman to shoot on goal from just on 50 metres here. It's generally a pretty reliable kick. South lead by, the Sharks lead by 2 goals. Newman from 50, drop punch straight as a gun barrel. The Sharks will win the grand final of '92 in one of the biggest boilovers of the season.
What a
the Bulldogs were 9-4 on to win this grand final today, but the Sharks have upended them, and it really has been a memorable match.
Well, it has been. It's been a memorable match because it's been well thought out by Ken Judge. The matchups, the way that East Fremantle players have stuck to their task, and that's a great job by Ian Newman there to kick that goal. He's worked tirelessly in the ruck, not only today, but right throughout the season. He's played a lone hand in the ruck and done such a wonderful job.
18 points is the margin now as Firmino gets the kick towards the half-forward line for South. Malaxa sprint back with courage. Reid has it. This is Quill. Quill towards the wing. Williams not favoured by the bounce. I thought he would have been. It bounces over Trelevin's head and Brad Collard's. Williams first back to it. East Fremantle able to tie it up. Amaranti hooks it into half-forward and Condon takes the mark.
Will he be within kicking distance from there?
Well, it's all going East Fremantle's way now. And the rest of this game is academic. Something of a missed kick, and Condon was best placed to capitalise on it. There's Ken Judge. He's pretty relaxed about it all now. Interesting that East Fremantle's last 2 premiership coaches both came from East Perth. So it's good for them to have a homegrown one. As Condon doesn't quite get onto this kick, it lands in the square, off the ground from Lester Smith, and eventually it rolls into the post. That's the behind post, so we're going to have a boundary throw in at left full forward for East Fremantle. Souths haven't kicked a goal in the final quarter. As the rucks assemble, Irving is there across the top of Lockyer, who took clean possession. Matera has it. He's worked hard this afternoon, but missed kicks, or didn't get the clearance he needed. Taken by Malaxis, who chips it to centre half forward, and Nichols takes the mark. Trent Nichols will shoot on goal from just outside 50 metres.
It's ironic that he's taken the shot for goal, because it was really Trent Nichols last week against East Perth, him and Newman in that last quarter, that really got East Fremantle to the position they are today. And be fitting that if he could kick a goal here, but on the 29-minute mark of the last quarter.
The applause for Ken Judge as he comes down the grandstand steps. Nichols lines up. It's a good kick. It's a terrific kick. And they are jubilant at centre half.
There's the siren.
Oh, there's the siren. It's all over.
It's a 5-2.
East Fremantle had won the premiership. East Fremantle had defeated South Fremantle. The final score 12-19-91. The Souths 9-13-67. The margin 24 points in favour of East Fremantle.
The fight's broken up because there's celebrations to be had tonight. Kenny Judge and Andrew Lockyer is jubilant because he's turned something around that didn't